Hey everybody, welcome back to the Shave Den. Kensurfs here, and we're ready to do a supermarket shave, this time with items from Thailand. Now, I've been corresponding with a friend who actually is a retired British policeman who now lives in Thailand, and he's been watching the videos for quite a while, and he sent me some products that he found at the local stores out there. He said I may be interested to try them. And I thought, why not do a Thailand supermarket shave, since almost all of these items came from a store in Thailand except the aftershave, because you can't send anything overseas now that have alcohol in it. So I'm going to be using the Old Spice from a supermarket out here as the aftershave today. But you can find Old Spice in almost any supermarket these days, at least in the United States. I don't know about Europe or the rest of the world. But here are some of the items. He said that when he first got to Thailand, he was wanting to get into wet shaving, and was looking for products. And he said he sent me 3 bags, he bagged them. And he said, you can tell I'm a retired policeman because I've actually got them in evidence bags. It's not evidence bags, but I'm going to be using this today. It's a super click. We're going to open this up. And here we go, and it comes with a Gillette super thin blade. So I will be using this today. And just because you're here, I'm going to be showing you some of the other products he sent. He said this one is a little bit more on the expensive side, but also available. Glitter blades. I've never heard of glitter blades. Have you guys? Have you used them? I'm be curious to hear. And then I have tried one of these before. It is the Chinese copy of the Future razor. And I've used one of these in one of my videos before. Let me set these aside here. Now, I had not heard of these guys, Whitebeards. You guys heard of Whitebeards? I've got some pre-shave oil. It's funny, it's tattoo oil, beard grow. This is actually the pre-shave. See, it's checked. And from Whitebeards, Wild Willys Bay Rum Soap. So I will be using this today. In fact, let's open this up. You can see they're still sealed. Let's see what we got here. And by the way, Steve, thank you very much. It's kind of cool having this channel. I get to talk to a lot of people from all over the world. In fact, this morning I was talking to Simon from Germany. So, good talking to you too, Simon. He said he's visited the U.S. Quite a bit in the past and was wondering how far from Los Angeles Surf City is, so we were having a bit of a conversation this morning. All right, Wild Willys. Let's open this up. And here we go. Man, I can smell the bay rum immediately. Look at that. Perfect. So I'm going to be using this today, Wild Willys Bay Rum. Let me set this down. And let's open Whitebeard's pre-shave. Let's open this up here with a Benchmade. You can tell I've never used these products before because I'm unsealing them for the first time. And we'll see how they go. And actually, I put a link to Whitebeard's. I was going to put a link to Whitebeard's website, but when I did and I went to go to the site, it goes, this might be a site impersonating Whitebeards. So I put the Facebook link. They probably have the real link to their site if you're interested, but I didn't want to give you a site that could be a corrupted site. No, didn't want to do that. So Facebook, I've went and I've looked at their products, and they do have links to their different sites, and these are made in Thailand. All right. Pre-shave oil. Okay. See what she smells like. Very pleasant, very sweet scent. So we'll be doing that today. I'm just going to be using, for the brush, a restored Everready. You used to be able to get Everreadys in every store. I don't know what brushes are out there now. I know you can get Cremos. I think I've got I got my Cremo horse brush back there. But this used to be available any supermarket out here. Now it's restored. And let's see. is that it? Last but not least, oh, I am gonna have to use a bowl for this. So I'll bring in my Captain's Choice bowl just because, you know, you need a shave bowl to use these pucks. Let me see what I can come up with. Hang on. I am so well organized, I was unable to find my Old Spice shaving mug that I was going to use, so I'm going to use the Captain's Choice today just because it's got those 3 prongs and it's going to hold this in place very well. All right. Again, let's open this up here. Man, very strong bay rum scent. Very, very strong. Whitebeards, Wild Willys. All right. That knife's gonna smell like bay rum now. Let's put this right in here onto those spikes. That's what I like, see? That's what I like. All right. And let's open up this bad boy here. The Super Click. You guys use the Super Click? It's almost like the Gillette throwaway, the Bics that you can get here with a cartridge, but it takes a DE blade. And it's got a little lever right here, see? We'll flip this up. There we go. Flip it over. And you get one blade. But I do like the super thins. I've been using some of the super thins from South America. They have them in Mexico. They're hard to get in the United States, but the super thins are generally good blades. And this one was probably made in Thailand too. All right. You guys have a good weekend? See any good movies? I've started watching The White Lotus again on HBO. It's kind of cool. What else? Oh, Blockbuster on Netflix. Well, there's a bunch of bingeable stuff. All right, blades in. Clicked in. Really no overhang, but you can see it. Light as a feather. Ready to rock. All right, everybody. Shall we get this shave started? I'm going to put a little of this oil on here. I'm going to wet my face just a tad. Just to help spread that oil around. You can put it on dry if you want. All right. But it is oil. So here we go. A few drops. Comes with a stopper. Or the dropper, rather. And I do need a shave. I'm going to be on a WebEx this afternoon with some lawyers, so got to look a little decent. Not a bad deal. Have a shave at lunch, be ready for the afternoon. All right, let's start. It's raining today in Southern California, in Huntington Beach. We don't get much rain. Get a lot of sunshine, you know, Santa Ana winds, smog, but we don't get a lot of rain. So I'm always happy when it rains because we're in a drought and, you know, the fires they have. And I just hope this winter we have what they call an El Nino, I hope, where we just get too much rain. I don't think there is such a thing as too much, but I'm all for it. The big stuff starts tomorrow. But it's been raining pretty good out there. Not like Newcastle rain. Not like that. Or East Coast rain. Even Northern California rain. There's some things you trade for the great climate. You know, you end up with a drought if you're here in Southern California. Okay, here we go with this light blade. Let's try this out. Oh. Hear that? Noisy, but it took it down. The soap's slick. Soap smells really good, man. Really good bay rum. In fact, I'm going to be trying out some bay rum from Fine accoutrements soon. I've got some of their new bay rum coming. This thing's tugging a little. Taking it down, but it's tugging. And Steve even said it works a lot better with a feather. But I figure I'll try the blade it came with, right? It's probably a, well, you can see the blade's kind of bent in there. So you kind of whoop. That's what you get with plastic. Oh yeah, it's tugging, guys. Well, you can hear it. But it did not cut me. I'm happy with that, you know. Always happy with that. And I'm growing out my goatee for Movember. A lot of people are doing it to bring awareness to have for men to go get screened for prostate cancer or colon cancer or any cancers. It's a good idea, gents. It really is. It's good to be proactive. I've had 2 colonoscopies. It's not that bad. You're knocked out pretty damn good. In fact, the second time, they take your watch off you. That's what I don't like. You know, they said it was noon. I had a noon appointment. I had the IV in and everything. They wheeled me in, and there was a clock on the wall that said noon. Next thing I know, I'm sitting in a wheelchair at the curb. It's about 12:25, and my wife's picking me up. I don't know how I got dressed. I don't know how I got out there, but they didn't find any polyps. They did the first time, 10 years ago, they found 2. Second time, 4 years ago, they found none. In fact, I go next year for my 3rd colonoscopy. But I woke up, and, you know, then they tell you, you know, try not to eat anything. Dude, I went right to Del Taco and had a chicken burrito. I was starving. You know, they make you, you know, you got to take that stuff. The prep is the worst. I don't remember a thing. I just remember that dude in the room, the guy who's handling the anesthesia goes, "Here comes the good stuff." Next thing, I'm in a wheelchair. Then later on, I found out from the doctor that when they first did it, I woke up actually back in that room. The first time, I woke up in the waiting room, and my wife was there, and she was helping me get dressed. It had been about 15 minutes, but they said I talked too much. I don't remember a thing, by the way. They said I talked too much, so this time it gave me a little more juice, so I didn't come out of it until I was getting in the car. And both times, straight to Del Taco, chicken burrito. Good. No cuts. In a pinch, I would take this over a big cartridge razor, but man. And I got the soap in the ear completely. It smells like bay rum. Yeah, they said some of the razors that we're using out here is sometimes, you know, 2 days' wages out in Thailand. So if you can use these and get away with it, I bet you this razor would be better with a feather blade in there. Then it's like not going to tug as much, I believe. Okay, good shave. Good shave, no cuts. I'm going to give it to him. Good shave, no cuts. All right, Old Spice. There is alcohol in this. Customs is so weird, you know. Ooh. Now my wife's going to be pissed. She doesn't like these old vintage supermarket aftershaves, but what the heck. There we have it. some cool items from Thailand, and they work. Not that I'm surprised, but they work very good. That's probably going to be the cheapest razor you can find, but it works. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. As I said, I've put links to, let's see, Wild Willys and it's Whitebeards. Wild Willys is the Bay Rum scent, and this is the Preshave. I have put links to their Facebook site in there. I didn't want to put a link that was questionable to that may or not be the real site, but the Facebook site is the way to go. So thanks, thank you, Steve. Thank you very much for sending me this stuff, and enjoy your retirement out there, my friend. And again, good talking to you too, Simon in Germany. So take care, guys. I look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Stay safe.